Ever wonder how you can watch a video from the other side of the world in an instant? It's not satellites or magic. It's a massive, hidden network of undersea cables. Let's dive deep and uncover how the internet actually travels across our oceans. You might think most of our global internet traffic zips through space via satellites. But the reality is, over 99% of all international data travels through fiber optic cables laid on the ocean floor. These cables are the true backbone of the internet, connecting continents and making our digital world possible. Imagine a web of over 550 active cables, spanning more than 1.4 million kilometers, crisscrossing the globe beneath the waves. That's enough to wrap around the Earth over 35 times. So what are these cables actually like? They're surprisingly thin, about the diameter of a garden hose. But don't let their size fool you. Inside, they are incredibly complex. At the very core are hair-thin strands of pure glass, the optical fibers. Your data, converted into pulses of light, travels through these fibers at nearly the speed of light. Lasers at one end encode the data into light, and receivers at the other end decode it back into the ones and zeros your devices understand. To protect these delicate fibers from the harsh ocean environment, they are wrapped in multiple layers. There's a layer of petroleum jelly to keep water out, then a copper tube to conduct electricity, followed by a polycarbonate layer, aluminum water barrier, stranded steel wires for strength, and finally, a tough polyethylene outer jacket. In shallower waters, where threats from anchors and fishing nets are higher, the cables get even more armor, making them much thicker and heavier. Laying these cables is a monumental task. Specialized ships, called cable layers, slowly unspool the massive reels of cable onto the seabed. A journey to lay a transatlantic cable can take weeks. The ship follows a carefully planned route, avoiding underwater volcanoes, earthquake zones, and steep mountains. In shallow areas, a special underwater plow is used to bury the cable a few feet under the seafloor for extra protection. In the deep ocean, the cable is often just laid directly on the ocean floor, where it's less likely to be disturbed. But what about power? The light signals weaken over long distances. To boost them, optical amplifiers, or repeaters, are placed every 50 to 80 kilometers along the cable. These devices are powered by a high-voltage direct current sent through the cable's copper conductor from power stations on land. This ensures your data arrives strong and clear, no matter how far it has to travel. Of course, things can go wrong. The most common cause of damage isn't a shark bite, despite some popular myths, but human activity like fishing trawlers and ship anchors. When a cable breaks, it's a big deal. Specialized repair ships are dispatched to find the fault. They use robots or remotely operated vehicles called ROVs to locate the broken ends, bring them to the surface, splice in a new section of cable, and then carefully lower the repaired line back to the ocean floor. It's a precise and difficult operation, often performed in challenging sea conditions. So next time you video chat with a friend overseas, stream a movie, or just browse a website, remember the incredible journey your data is taking. It's racing at the speed of light through a tiny glass fiber, protected by layers of steel and plastic, lying in the dark, cold depths of the ocean. This hidden network is a true marvel of modern engineering, and it's what keeps our world connected. Thanks for watching, and if you found this interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the technology that shapes our lives. See you next time.